He left me pregnant at 16. Now he wants our son. Back when I was 16, I found out I was pregnant. My boyfriend back then, Ethan, promised he'd always be there. But the second his parents found out, they whisked him away. No texts, no calls, no help. He was gone. I had a choice to make. And after long nights of crying and thinking, I decided to give my baby up for adoption. My parents knew a kind couple who had been trying for years to have a child. They were there for me every step of the way. Doctor's visits, schoolwork, even covering medical bills. When my son was born, I didn't hold him. His real mom did. And I knew in my heart it was the right thing. I stayed in his life from a distance. The special aunt. He grew up loved, cared for, and happy. And me? I moved on. I finished school, went to college, built a life. Years later, I married David, a man with 2 kids of his own. I became a stepmom, and for the first time, I felt like my world made sense again. But then everything came crashing back. One day, I took my stepson to a doctor's appointment. And guess who walked in? Ethan, my high school boyfriend, the boy who abandoned me when I needed him most. Now standing there in a white coat, he looked at me like he'd seen a ghost and said, "I've thought about you and our son every day." My stomach dropped. Then he added, "I'm so glad he's okay." That's when I realized he thought my stepson was the baby I had at 16. I cut him off immediately. "This isn't your son. The boy we had? I gave him up for adoption. He has parents who love him. You're 16 years too late." Ethan just froze. But later that night, he found me on social media and started posting lies. According to him, I stole his chance to be a father. That I was a bad mom who gave away our baby and chose to raise someone else's kids instead. But here's the truth. Ethan abandoned me. He left me scared, alone, and pregnant. He didn't want to be a father, till suddenly it made him look good. He can cry all he wants, but you don't get to show up 16 years later and demand the title of dad.